What is up there, Reject Nation? Here to start Act 2 of Arcane Season 1, Episode 4. Happy Progress Day. I get a little breath of fresh air, hopefully. This is going to be so upbeat before we after that last one. Guys, all I ask right now is that you go ahead and hit that like button if you end up enjoying our video, or if you just want to be nice. Also, subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when our reaction for the next Arcane episode is up. As always, full-length watch-alongs we sync up with the time code over at our Patreon page. Over there, we cover so many shows with the same tier. You get the reaction option for the reaction highlights to watch along included. Yeah, so that's smoothly. Prepper, thank you boys for writing this down for us. Let's get to it.
The council has recommended you give the Progress Day speech this year.
But you always give that speech. I could never take your place.
I agree with them. You deserve this honor.
I will do my best to make Piltover proud, Professor.
But you won't give a better speech.
I just want to jump in the screen.
Yeah.
Warp speed.
We should have a Progress Day.
To celebrate all of the progress we've made in this great nation.
Celebrate progress, not just achievements.
That's true. Hey, progress is underrated.
The visionary behind the Hex States, a beacon of trade and prosperity for our great city of progress.
Who we very nearly exiled.
Well, at least you'll have front row seats to the speech.
Speech?
Mm-hmm. I'm giving the big address tonight.
Oh, you're getting an ego, buddy. Oh no!
Cool.
Oh shit, the firelight!
What? Is it like crystals or fungus? Oh, they're like crystalline.
You ever seen this much shimmer before?
They're expanding. Check for more below. Burn it all.
Like revolutionists?
Yeah, or something. And the revolutionaries are anarchists.
Boom!
Oh, is it powder? Whew.
Whoa! Damn!
Ooh.
I can't lose you.
Whoa.
Why did you lose me? Because you're a jinx!
So it is her.
Oh. Ooh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, what a reunion, eh? Damn, she got big too.
Whoa. So she morphed into the ultimate badass.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
Nice.
So metal. I love it.
Yeah.
Cool. That is she dead?
dead?
She's not dead, is she?
She looks dead.
You are supposed to guard the cargo.
Love how in control of that she was until she became so emotionally distraught.
Yeah, right.
But still remained a badass. Good for you. She go by Jinx now?
It's probably, yeah.
Hextech was supposed to bring magic into the life of the common man, and now it finally can.
Ooh.
A Hextech gemstone.
Throw it!
Hit it with a hammer.
He's going to.
Yeah.
We found a means to fortify the crystals. This new version is stable and absolutely safe.
That is revolutionary.
We present to you the next chapter of Hextech. We can now design portable devices.
That is a giant gauntlet.
The Atlas Gauntlets. The mining colonies and the fissures can work faster and without fatigue.
I mean, that gauntlet doesn't look very stable.
Yeah, dude. Get another prototype going.
A breakthrough like this takes time, Viktor. Putting that kind of power into everyone's hands is dangerous.
I'm on his side. Oh man, she's one of those cops.
Yeah.
Since you're looking for more work, you can take the graveyard shift tonight at the fair.
Yes, sir.
Good. I want this one on a boat to Stillwater Prison.
So he's remained a dick all these years.
Yep. No progress for him.
One of those firelight wackos was a girl with pink hair.
You're a lesbian. I understand.
I'm attracted to pink-haired women as well.
I'm sorry.
I need to know that I can rely on you.
Are they lovers?
I get that sense.
The only one actually worth my time is him.
The golden boy.
Oh, he's won Piltover's heart.
Man of progress.
Everyone wants Hextech for themselves. It's your speech. Give the people a glimpse of the future.
So we can make some money.
It wasn't her. It wasn't.
Jeez.
Oh, just some wannabe street trash.
Oh, she is like uber
Her
traumatized.
mind is fractured, yeah.
Savika will clean it up. Savika's a regular Johnny on the spot.
She's turned into the Joker.
Yeah.
It's like Joker living in Arkham Asylum. Oh my god. No,
Oh,
Viktor
no.
could use some Hextech to cure him?
It's got the consumption.
Join me in welcoming to the stage. Jayce.
Guess it's time.
Drinking from his own mug.
Yeah.
He's got his own
He's growing a
t-shirt
little
on
bit of
over
an
there.
ego.
Progress, guys, am I right?
I know many of you probably didn't expect to see me here today. And believe me, I'm just as shocked as you are.
Dude,
Gut
Gutbuster over here.
Well, does this feel ominous?
Yeah, this can't go well.
That we will share with you when the time is right.
Oh.
Things that will bring an end to your hardships. We vow to keep pressing forward, for we are the city of progress, and our future is bright.
Yeah, he's not showing us, but I like what he has to say.
Good intent! You know, it's fair to celebrate the progress you made in the past.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you lost your ally there.
Fire!
Fire!
Start a new fire.
Oh, sorry. We raced to the other one.
It's gonna be the Green Goblin.
Yeah. Wrapped up in a sheet.
I'm a helpless little girl, and I've set the building on fire. But
Ah. God, what a nightmare. Whoa.
Get out! Now!
also, I brought this dynamite. Goodbye.
Why did no one listen to her? Oh, she's become an anarchist.
Oh boy.
I get why no one listened to her when she said get out.
The gemstone is gone, along with some of our research papers.
Wow.
Oh.
I have come before you to recommend that we suspend all Hextech operations until the situation is resolved, including our laboratories, the refinery, and the hex gates.
But money!
It's Progress Day!
Perhaps the time has come to explore a more radical solution.
Assassins.
He's willing to sacrifice his own enterprise. And it seems to me only Mr. Tallis has the knowledge necessary to secure the Hex Gates. I propose that a new chair be brought forth.
From the underground.
Ooh. Hextech security should be administered by a scientist. I second the motion.
Well then, shall we vote?
You just got a seat at the high table.
Happy Progress Day!
Just like the Joker and Harley Quinn rolled into one.
Yep.
Yeah, there's one thing I've learned about the Council. They need more than just theories.
Since when did you concern yourself with the Council's opinion?
Well.
I don't need charity, Counselor. Yours or my parents.
Kate.
Get out.
Get out of my very large room that I got with my hard-earned dollars as a cop.
Well, there's been an incident.
Oh,
What kind of incident?
The not so pretty kind.
Ooh. I have to talk to him.
Oh, you'll be able to, as soon as he can move his jaw again.
Who assaulted him?
Was it Violet?
Yeah.
Yeah, Violet.
Dude.
Who the hell are you?
Cool.
Nice.
I was not expecting a time jump.
You know what? I actually kind of was. Oddly.
Oh, there goes the great John Humphrey.
That's right.
Look, the all-wise knowing.
That's right, man.
Look,
Here I am,
I can
like,
see the future.
I know what's coming in this show.
Oh, the great
I know the
predictor, they
whole
call
thing.
him, stands on top of the Laurel Canyon Mountains.
That's right.
Look at over
Guys!
there, the city of the valley.
Spoiler alert! I'm about to proclaim the next developments of the plot. I mean, you know, that's not.
She looks familiar, that Jinx character. Like, the design of older Jinx, I was like, oh, I might have seen you before.
I might have
seen
yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. It's actually, I'd imagine, I have no idea what the characters are like in the game or anything. So, you know, maybe it's not a surprise to see who Powder evolved into. But for me, sitting here, like, oh shit, bitch, you went insane.
You got traumatized, but good. And then you got warped by Silta.
The great John can't remember the name of Silco.
Silco. See, there you go. The great Greg. You got Heimerdinger and Silco in this episode.
I prefer Heisenberg.
Heisenberg and Situation Room
if
in this episode.
They just did a parody of him, the spoof character, who just had the hat and the sunglasses.
The goatee.
Yeah, there's that Bryan Cranston voice him. I don't know about this, Jayce.
Yeah. He's to make them
another
Walton
decade.
Yes, I like it. I'm the one who knocks.
We need more hex.
We need more progress. Yeah.
I'm trying to cook these hexes.
Heimerdinger, bitch. I don't want to reveal my progress today, yo.
They're ready to go now. Anyway, yeah, that was a cool episode. It was a bit of an adjustment for me because when first you see Cop Lady, I don't remember her name to the life of me. You know it.
It's there, but
Mariah.
I don't remember it. I can see the subtitles, but I can't form it in my mouth.
Yeah, when you first see her, I was like, oh, I don't remember her being that old.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize just how much progress they had made on Hex Tech.
Well, and you see our boy, and like he doesn't.
He looks exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, okay. I don't know how much time has passed, maybe a few weeks or something. Because I thought we were going to see like the progress of Powder with Silco. And I thought when we see like a little bit of a progress, Kate. Caitlyn. Oh, Mara's the actor's name. Okay. So when we first see I thought when we see them, I didn't think she'd be like so manic and have literally gone insane. Like you see the designs she has in her little cave there of the people whose lives she accidentally killed. Yeah. Her former family. You know, like seeing all that.
God, and then, like effigies and the weird freak out scribbly bits.
It really does seem like Joker and Harley Quinn in like locked inside of Arkham Asylum. Like the prison of her own mind is where she's trapped.
Circa a little bit of the Joel Schumacher like neon look, like, you know.
A little bit, but you know, appropriate and not fucking annoying.
Yes. Yeah. Way more steampunk and cyberpunk worked in.
Yeah, it looks great. It's awesome. And then the developments of seeing Silco, how he's taking over the underground, taking over for Vander. And it just seems much more like criminal and debauchery.
Oh yeah. Now the whole place is a club. The whole place is just like a neon version of Zion from the Matrix or something.
Before it felt like an understanding and a family of outcasts.
Yeah.
Now it's like anyone would just kill you here.
Yeah, which seems like a hell almost if you just imagine like just a place of debauchery.
And where the city of, say it, John.
Piltover?
What?
Piltover?
Oh, damn. Not Piltovich. Piltover. The city of Piltover. This was probably the most interesting it's ever been to me. Watching and Jayce's storyline in particular being more interesting to me as well. Because there's really I like the crossroads of the path that he's been set in. Where he's got Heimdinger who's trying to like slow him down in his tracks. And he's also dealing with the capitalism side of it all, and just how much of a progress he's made for our city, but it's like the intent and the manipulation and at what cost will this all come at for the benefit of profit, you know?
Yeah.
So it's an interesting dichotomy for him to be stuck in here, and Viktor just seems so sick. So sick.
Yeah, I'm worried about it. I feel like he's gonna die at some point and send you know, Mr. Progress in a darker direction.
There's a lot of Batman parallels I keep drawing here. Like the Caitlyn character reminds me of Gordon, of a character who comes from a well-to-do family and doesn't actually need, or am I getting Gordon mixed up with someone else from a well-to-do family? I don't remember now if Gordon comes from a well-to-do family.
The Great Greg. The Great Greg with all the Batman knowledge. What's going on, G?
I know Barbara
What's going on, G?
One of his first wife did come from a well-to-do. Anyway, I don't think Gordon did. Either way, it is that cop. More like Will Smith from Bad Boys.
Yes.
Well-to-do cop. Who doesn't need this job, but does it because they fucking care.
Wants to be in the action.
They want to prove that they're more than that. So she's all buffed out and doing the investigation. And I like her. I don't find myself exactly rooting for her just yet, you know?
I haven't... Thus far, I mean, like, it's cool to watch her be competent in her job, and it's easy to relate to everyone around her pushing her around and not taking her, you know, proactive nature seriously. But there's also, I'm waiting for something else to get endeared to the character other than just like, oh yeah, you're Jayce's buddy, and you're right.
And you're doing the good thing.
Yeah. It's like, I'm with you by default, but also I want to connect to you as a character now,
Yeah. So this was like, it's interesting seeing the structure of this because it's pretty much just a big setup for what's going to happen with Act 2.
Yeah.
You know, so all we're really doing is recapping what we learned. But I think, though, what they have done here, I like the blend of the tension that they brought with actually watching Piltover suffer some real-life consequences for... after everything great that has happened, and then watching how this rise of Jinx and Silco's relationship, how that seems like it's going to cause a war. This is everything Vander worried about. Like with everything Vander pretty much feared, we're watching the rise of how all that is going to
hell,
lead
that's
there.
Escalating now, yeah.
And then also what Heimdinger's concerns are with magic getting in the wrong hands, and now it's in the hands of Silco.
I love they wasted no time with that, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of great seeds planted here, and I really did enjoy the episode a lot. The time jump did kind of throw me off a little bit, because when we first saw... is it put you in the shoes of Powder or Jinx, put her in the shoes of Jinx so well that when Jinx shot what looked like Violet, I was like, that must be Violet because Jinx looks different. So maybe that's Violet Violet there.
Also aged.
Yeah, and so then for a second I had to do some workaround in my head of like, I can't believe they just killed off Violet like that. Like, what the hell? Yeah. Then it wasn't later until she was like, it wasn't Violet. It wasn't Violet. When they were saying that. Yeah. I was like, oh. I thought that was Violet this whole time. Yeah.
See, I couldn't tell if that was that it wasn't and she just had that moment, or if it was she was uncertain and incapacitated her. Although it certainly looked like that girl got murdered. So.
Oh, she's definitely dead, dude. She was falling on the ground.
Yeah, and I mean, that one looked pretty lethal. But then, yeah, I'm like, okay, then what's Vi doing in jail, you know?
But the crazy part is, she thought that was her sister. And she still shot her.
Yeah. She's it makes me curious now what'll happen when they actually do reunite. You know, because I don't know, it seems like right now she is far gone.
Oh yeah, like they pushed her over the line so much that there's not even a shade of I have hope for her.
I know. I don't like, it's funny. I don't know, even going past this episode, other than, you know, in intense action, I don't know what to expect from Jinx now.
That's such a brilliant aspect to the show, because maybe if you've played League of Legends and maybe Jinx is this kind of character, I have no idea. But as two people who aren't informed on that, it's like a shock to go from who we last saw her, where I was like, no, please. Making fun of myself as if I wasn't really like that. But yeah, but please, no. I want to hold you to, oh my God, what happened to you? My sweet little daughter.
I'm scared of you now. You're off the rails, dude.
Yeah. Well, it's effective. It makes the time jump jarring in a really effective, like, shocking way when you go from they made you really care so much about her to now she's like the ultimate threat. Yeah, it's almost like a shock of it hurts. Leads to like an emotional detachment for me, and not in the way of the show lost me. It's in a way of I have a hard time feeling, because I don't want to feel.
I don't want to accept this version, especially after everything that led to here, yeah. And also, I mean, her relationship with Silco, I don't know what to make of that. Like, they have a very interesting...
sensual, yeah.
Yeah, and he's got to be way older than she is, so... And it's funny, because they don't fully... They don't, like, kiss or anything, but they have, like, very intimate... You know, they're constantly like touching and being very close, and she's like leaning her head on him, and I'm very curious to see what that is revealed to be as things go forth, because it seems like there's more there than just you're part of my crew.
I don't know. Theater people behave like that all the time.
They do, and that's Zaun has a thriving theater program that they don't touch on in the show.
Underground gets dull.
Yeah, there's no like drama in Piltover, but down here we got good plays. But I like too the juxtaposition of the time jump, because you have Jinx who has had such a transformation, and you see where it comes from, but it's also very large and very garish and very sort of unsettling. And then you cut over to Jayce, and I liked what they teetered with him, because, you know, we were joking throughout this of like, oh, you're getting kind of you know, getting high and mighty in your new status here, but I liked that they kind of teetered on that, especially when he goes out and it's like, you know, we're all rooting for him. It's funny, because I was rooting for him on the one hand to actually, you know, take another swing, reveal the hex tech, and then he doesn't. And it was a wonderful way to be torn, because I was like, this is probably the safe choice, because I have a feel, like, I don't know, I just got that feeling from the scene. I think you blurred that out too. It's like, I feel like something bad's about to happen.
But admittedly though, there is development that I would have liked to have seen.
Yeah.
That's the part of time jumps, and especially in shows, that can bother me. Is I would have liked to have seen kind of of how that relationship unfolded with Silco. I would like to have seen that cathartic moment, felt it for when Jayce is getting respect.
Yeah.
Because when we
this already happened, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a lot's happened. And I was like, oh, I would have liked to have experienced some of this.
Mm-hmm.
But that seems like for some other characters who might not need to deal with it. Mm-hmm. You know, but it would have been cool to see kind of the menacing rise of Silco too.
Yeah.
Of how he's took over the underground.
Some kind of even just like a montage of transitioning out of Vander's Zaun into Silco's. Yeah.
There are things where I was like, oh, I wish we saw that. I was looking forward to seeing that. But it's also did such a good job that I'm willing to accept the stage that we're at right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, more to unpack, but guys, what you think about episode 4? Leave your thoughts down below. We will get to episode 5 and 6 this week. Subscribe, click that bell, hit that like button. I'm going to assign John Niraj Krishnan.
Niraj Krishnan. I think you would come from Zaun, because it rhymes with your name. But it's okay, because you would work your way up the ladder from the dregs to the high society with piety. I don't know where all these rhymes are coming from, but I'm gonna see if I can keep it up. Rum tum tum. Second you point something out, it gets a lot harder to perpetuate that. But Niraj, I can see you working your way up the ladder, becoming bigger and badder than anybody below you, getting drunk with power, rising to the top and toppling the system. Niraj, you can't get carried away with your technological advances. Don't get too high and mighty, all right? You might leave the Patreon. You might not even need to be here. And at that point, what are we gonna do? We're just like the people of Zaun. You're gonna neglect us, leave us for dead, and then we're gonna have to fend for ourselves and become all bitter, then come to where you live and wreck the place. And we don't want that, Niraj. We don't want that at all. So keep your pledge, man. And send us more music recommendations, because it's been a while.
That was good.
Thanks.
That was actually good.
Oh, hey, finally, after a couple of years, it feels good to get here.
Yeah.